If you want to learn how to use generative AI features in Photoshop, you're in the right place. In this quick tutorial, I'll show you how to make clean, realistic edits using Generative Fill, even if you're a complete beginner. This is a huge time saver for removing objects, replacing parts of an image, or adding new details without starting from scratch. If this video helps, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy Photoshop tutorials. Let's get into it. First, open your image in Photoshop and look at the left toolbar. You'll want to select either the Lasso tool, which you can use with the L key, or the Marquee tool, which you can use with the M key. These tools let you make a selection around the exact area you want to change. Once you've chosen your tool, draw a loose selection around the part of the image you want to replace, remove, or add something to. Don't worry about making it perfect. In fact, for Generative Fill, a rough selection is often all you need. The idea is just to define the area Photoshop should work on. After you make the selection, a floating contextual taskbar should appear on your screen. If it doesn't, make sure your workspace is set up correctly and that contextual taskbar is enabled. On that taskbar, click the Generative Fill button. This is where Photoshop's AI-powered editing really starts to work. Now you'll see a text prompt box. At this point, you have two options. You can type a precise description of what you want Photoshop to create, like a bench, a cloud, a tree, or a product on a table. The more specific your prompt is, the more control you'll have over the result. Or, if you want Photoshop to simply remove or patch an object, you can leave the prompt completely blank. When you do that, Photoshop will analyze the surrounding pixels and try to fill the area in a clean, natural-looking way. This is especially useful for removing distractions, cleaning up backgrounds, or extending parts of an image. Once you've entered your prompt, or left it blank, click Generate. Photoshop will process your request and create a few different results for you to review. After it finishes, look to the Properties panel on the right side of the screen. That's where your generated options will appear. You can click through 3 different visual variations and compare them to see which one fits your image best. Take your time here and choose the version that looks the most realistic and matches the rest of the composition. If needed, you can generate again with a different prompt or selection until you get the look you want. And that's the basic workflow for using generative AI features in Photoshop. Select your area, open Generative Fill, describe what you want, generate the result, and then pick the best variation from the Properties panel. It's fast, powerful, and incredibly useful for photo editing, design work, and creative experimentation. If you found this useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Photoshop tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.